We're here at the Village Idiot for Mick DeRussell's Sound Success for ALS. That's a real tongue twister. And I am here with the unbelievably amazing, one of my idols, Billy J. Kramer.
Hello, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Now, if you guys remember, he had the big hits, Little Children and Bad to Me, and it's amazing. Do you want to know a secret? Was yours too?
Yes, that was mine.
Wow.
I'll keep you satisfied. From a window, I call your name.
I call your name, right. Now, the Beatles, you were friendly with the Beatles, and through your manager, Brian Epstein,
Yes.
right? They gave you the songs, right?
Yeah, I was very lucky that I knew them before they made records. And when I signed with Brian Epstein, the first song they gave me was Do You Want to Know a Secret? And it was the #1 hit in England. They later brought it out here, and they brought their own version out.
Yeah.
So mine got forgotten in the United States.
I see. So now you were teenagers. How old were you when all this started to happen?
Yeah, I was 19 when it started to happen. But I mean, I've been playing around, clubs and ballrooms and things.
Okay, now at the beginning you used to play the guitar, right? And then you decided to just be a singer, is that right?
Well, the guys in the band said that your guitar playing's pretty lousy, so try the singing. And funny enough, I thought it'd be a novelty. And the guitar I had stolen, so that I couldn't afford another, and I had to carry on. I carried on singing.
So now, what was it like when you first came to the United States?
It was amazing. It was a totally different thing to the UK. I was kind of overwhelmed by it. When I first came to New York, and
and you were on the Ed Sullivan Show, right?
I was on the Ed Sullivan Show, yeah.
Yeah, and that, of course, was the biggest show to be on at the time.
It was, yes. It's unbelievable because I did that Ed Sullivan, and believe it or not, I played at the World's Fair for a week in 1964.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was something. So now, you've been touring, etc., right?
I've been in show business my whole life. I've done I did TV. I did a TV show. I did stage things, stage shows and cabaret, all sorts of things.
Right.
I narrated books for Sandra Boynton, a children's author, and a lot of different stuff. Yeah.
And now you're working on a documentary?
I've just started. Friends of mine just said, you've got an interesting story and it's historic, and you should do it. So we've just been putting it together.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And so now you actually knew the Beatles. There aren't that many people that can say that they came up, because John Lennon is gone now, George Harrison is gone, so you knew them all.
I knew them all, and I toured with them.
Yeah.
I did a lot of shows. I did a lot of shows around Liverpool when we were all starting out, and then I toured with them all over the place.
Wow.
So it was quite an experience.
Yeah, and also at that time was all the fashions. The mini skirts were in, and mod was in, and
Yes.
and the short haircuts, and Twiggy was in. Everything was happening at once, right?
Yeah, funny enough, I said something on the internet today that I think it was the greatest chapter in rock and roll history, and it will never be beaten.
Yes. It was very exciting, and I'm lucky that I was growing up during that time. Now, what do you think of this fabulous charity event that we're at to support ALS?
I think it's a great thing. I feel myself I've been very lucky in life. Like everybody else in show business, you have your ups and downs, but I just think if you can do something to help people, and I always say that I've had so much given to me that you got to give it away to keep it.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they say. Your hand has to be open so you can receive. Not that you do it for that reason, but it's a give and take. You can't just keep taking.
No, you can't. And I believe that if you have the time and you do it.
Do you have a website?
It hasn't been functional, but it is billyjkramer.com.
And you're on Facebook also, Billy J. Kramer Official.
Yes, Billy J. Kramer Official, yes.
Thank you so much, Billy.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
I have with me here now Mick DeRussell, who started this benefit, right, Mick?
13 years ago.
And tell everybody why that is.
Well, I had a half-brother pass away from this, and this is my way of trying to find a cure for the cause.
Yeah, so he had ALS, and what were his symptoms?
Sort of like loses mobility. He loses. I only met him once before he passed away, and he was not in a wheelchair yet, but he was walking with a cane. But he deteriorated very fast and died within a year.
Oh, what was his first name?
Walter.
So that's very nice that you're keeping his memory alive through this. Now, where does the money go that you raise?
It goes to the Columbia University ALS Research Center in New York City.
In New York City. So it's important that the money goes towards research, right?
Absolutely. We're going to find a cure one of these days.
How tough is it to get all these bands together? Do they come forward willingly?
Yeah, pretty much. I ask them, and 90% of the time they come, and I'm very thankful for that.
Do you change the venue each year?
Well, I try to find the best venue to suit the cause, and this one tonight, there's plenty of room for everybody, and everybody's comfortable and having fun. I think I'm coming back here again next year.
Is there a place where people can help you in some way or find out more?
You can send me an email at theshowbizwizard@yahoo.com.
Look who we have here now. We have Patty Dodge from PDT Entertainment. Patty, what a great
everybody.
show.
Oh, thank you so much. We enjoy doing this every year. This is the 13th annual, and it's for a great cause.
How many bands do you rep? You rep a lot of the bands, don't you?
I have at least 90 bands.
Oh, my
know,
goodness.
some originals, and then I took on some tribute bands, which I love as well.
You have like this band that we're just on now. They do Santana. What's their name?
So Moonflower just played, which is an amazing band. All Santana, and they do obscure too, like the ones that you know and the ones that only the real fans will know.
I got
But
you.
later on, you have to check out the Radio Rebels, which is another band that does like the B-side. They don't play everything that you normally play, but there's so many great, talented musicians in it.
How important is it for you to make this happen each year?
It makes me so happy. Mick is amazing, and he's been doing it for 13 years, and his heart's there. You know, we all care. So that's what's important, to care on Long Island for people that need. And this is a great thing that he's been doing for 13 years. I've been helping for 9 years. It's amazing. I love doing it, and we have a lot of fun, right?
Can you shout out how people can get in touch with you?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook, Patty Dodge and Patricia Dodge is my given name. and PDT Entertainment. That's me.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Patty. I had a
Thank
great
you.
time.
And
I know
it's so
everybody
good to
else
see
did.
you. And we got a lot of prizes still if anyone wants to come down. Still going on.
Still
We're
going
here.
on at the Village Idiot.
Yes. And
Lake
Radio
Grove.
Rebels is coming on next.
Woo! Let's go inside. now with Brad Langert, who smells oh so good, actually, don't you?
Well, thank you.
And he is the MC for this evening for the 13th annual ALS benefit here.
That is correct. This is my 10th year with Mick. We have, am I allowed to say what we've raised?
Sure.
We have raised over $40,000, and I think we raised a couple of thousand more tonight.
Wow, that's terrific.
It is an amazing cause, and Mick truly believes in it. And I love the fact that everybody donates their time, their energy, their music. And of course, we say that the music is really secondary to everything. It's all about raising the money.
Yeah, you know, and it's kind of ironic because everybody's having a good time, and let's face it, people that have ALS aren't having such a good time.
That's true, but you know what? We lighten the mood. We let everybody know that every nickel that they contribute helps.
I'm here with Sherry Fishback, and she is an author. Tell everybody about your book, Sherry.
Well, this book is called Dex, and it's about a 12-year-old entrepreneurial chef who ends up getting his own television cooking show.
And you have another book also, don't you?
Yes, I have Love Lines, and that's under my other name, Sherry Langer. And Love Lines is a modern-day contemporary romance in the style of Nora Ephron.
I had the opportunity to speak with the amazing Amber Ferrari after her fantastic set. She says that she loves to sing and she's so glad to be part of this ALS charity event, and she performs with her heart. Her husband, Chris Ferrari, is in the band, and her first full-time job was in a wedding band at the age of 17. She'd like to thank Mick DeRussell and Patty Dodge and the Village Idiot that hosted the event. Amber Ferrari is on amberferrari.com. Her band members are keyboard, Chris Covier, bass, Mike Casano, drummer, Frank Cannon, guitarist, her husband, Chris Ferrari. And when she performs as Joplin's Pearl, she has a 4-piece horn section.
Stevie Marshall and the deputies. Put together makes some noise. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.